Welcome everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the sportiest stream. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope all of you are doing well. We're getting into some Skyward Series action, and I've always wanted this matchup. When I saw this week, when I saw the matchups for the Skyward Series this week, I immediately saw this one and I was like, I need to get it. And that one is it's a Chaos Radiance Draco. Two top tier teams in the Skyward Series facing off against each other. They're both in the top 4 currently. They both have secured the playoffs, but why not end your season off on a bang by beating the other? It's a Chaos currently 7-2. Radiance Draco 8-1. Couldn't have any better of a season for both these teams, and here they are. They can make it even better. As we'll get into a best of 5 very soon for both these teams. As a Chaos again, one of the interesting storylines for them this season has been that change mid-season, having Lade taking more and more of a role on this team over Flip Sliderson. So they have Flip, and again, even with Flip Sliderson, they were winning series. And they've only gotten better with Lade, and that is a scary thing for Radiance Draco. Just a few of them here, Raheen, Giats, and Dr. Ukulele. They've been teammates for a while. And obviously, that has been, in parts, one of the reasons why they've been so successful, has been that they don't have the knowledge of each other. This team knows each other very well. They know how they play, they know their tendencies, and they know how to win series. Again, these teams really haven't lost much. For Knights of Chaos, their only losses coming to KORT and Floofy Strikers. Radiance Draco's only loss in this season coming to Striker Nebula. But yeah, so far the season has been very successful for these teams. They've already, again, they're currently in the top 4. They've secured the playoffs. There's no questions that they're going to be in the playoffs for this one. But whoever wins this will stay in the top 4. The loser, more likely than not, is going to find themselves in a top seed for the wild card, meaning they're going to have to play extra matches. You do not want to be in that position if you're any of these teams. I know that they're going to be working to make sure they don't get into that situation. Only one team can win, however. As we're going to get into action pretty soon here. We'll just set up a prediction poll. Gonna do a choice between Knights of Chaos, Radiance, Draco. Knights of Chaos are an organization I'm partnered with, so it's always great to have their matches on stream. And this roster's been doing pretty well. We have another team in that same division as well, Strikers of Chaos Emerald. That team is currently ranked number 10 out of 12. They are looking to make sure they get a win, just to make sure that they are in there. They're already probably in the playoffs, but and they just want to win to make sure that they'll do just fine. Although they do have a tough matchup for them against Adrenaline. The only other Knights of Chaos team in the Skyward Series is a 2v2 roster. Knights of Chaos Onyx. Knights of Chaos Onyx, I believe, have had a pretty decent season for them. They're currently, where are they? They're currently ranked number 9. They're probably going to make it through into the wild card stage, just like Strikers Chaos Emerald are probably going to get into the wild card stage. Again, Knights of Chaos organization, all 3 of their teams doing pretty well. Still maybe a little bit of work for some of them, although Knights of Chaos don't have to. They've already secured playoffs. They'll be just fine. But they want top 4 even more importantly, because top 4 gives them weeks to prepare, and weeks off as well from not even to play in those wildcard matches. Well, there's some benefits on that. Obviously, you got a higher seed. You're gonna do really well, but there also are some downsides not having to play as many matches. But it means that there's not any pressure on them to have to make it out, because wildcard stage is brutal. 8 teams go in, only 4 go out. And it's a double in bracket. You lose, you're in hot water, and no one wants to be in that position. Especially not any of these teams when they're already in the top 4 right now. As that's not what I meant to do there. You get to see the game for a little bit, but you can go back here to this screen because there's nothing to look at. Not yet, at least. We've sent the info to both these players, or both these teams. We'll see. We'll see when they join in, and we'll get this best of 5 started. Not the only match we're gonna have actually on this stream for tonight. We have another one coming up later with the Black Inferno Phoenix Nobu specials right after this one. So stick around for that. That'll be fun as well. Good to see Posca back on stream again after a very long hiatus with his team in Nobu specials. Again, I don't know when the last time they've been on the stream, but it's been a really long time. I've actually been back to Indie Gaming League days. I think it might have been, I think the last time they were on the stream was Indie Gaming League days, so yeah, it has been a long time since we've seen Posca. Whereas for Phoenix United, that organization, they were on stream, I think, yesterday. They were on stream, no, they were on stream 2 days ago. Yes, yeah, again, we're waiting for all the teams here. to join. And it should be a pretty fun series, though, between both these teams. They're both pretty highly rated. Again, there's no real pressure on them. They're going to make it playoffs, but they still want to make that top 4 and, you know, give themselves the best possible seeding that they can get. And who can blame them? You get to skip some matches, that's always fun. Again, just waiting on the teams. They're probably going to be joining a little bit late, or a little bit on time. It's not a big deal, though. We have easily enough time now just to relax. Let them join in, and we'll get the series started very soon. And hopefully everybody's doing well. Been a good night for me. You have to wait for both these teams. As we'll move in game now. Not really. Again, there's somebody else in there, but they'll be joining soon. And as soon as they're here, we'll get the series started. Of course, we do have to wait for these teams. Just have to wait. That's really all we can do is wait. As still no one in again. We are approaching that match start time, but I'm assuming both these teams just want to join in right at 9:30, which is in 2 minutes, by the way. Right when the match is expected to start. Again, prediction poll is up. Go vote for who you think will win this. Only about 100 seconds left in this one. Go vote. Make your predictions on who you think will win. It's a Chaos Radiance Draco. It's a pretty close matchup. Any of these teams can take it. I haven't seen Draco yet this season. I have seen Knights of Chaos. They're playing their usual playstyle with some aggression. But the thing about Lade is he has added even more consistency to this team. And Flip Slyson was generally more defensive on this team. They've added in Lade. He's been more aggressive. Mayhem's actually taken a bit of a step back. And it seems like it's really working for them because Lade has brought in a new kind of style of consistency that hasn't really come to Knights of Chaos. They're a team that is now just insanely consistent overall, which is why their playstyle, which is one that's generally not super flashy. They're not a mechanics team. Their playstyle is just aggression. Go in, get bumps and demos, make life difficult. There's everybody on the Draco side in. I just wait for Knights of Chaos. Again, Knights of Chaos is going to be joining on time here, maybe a minute or so late. It's not a big deal. We have a lot of time before our next series coming up. As soon as everybody's in, we'll be good to go. And Knights of Chaos, Radiance, Draco, 7-2 versus 8-1. They've had incredibly strong regular seasons. And going into the playoffs again, whoever wins this will, I think, secure top 4. And will get themselves into that final bracket without having to worry about the wild card. Loser, more likely than not, is going to be in that wild card. As a follow coming in from Raheen. Thank you, Raheen. As follows before the stream came in from AGA. Thank you as well for everybody who's been putting in follows. Seriously, it means a lot. Thanks for the support. They're just about ready to hit that match start time. Knights of Chaos. Again, they will be here. We just gotta give them a moment or so. I know all the players are available and are waiting. As with the looks of it, actually, it looks like it's actually going to be Flip Sliderson who's playing tonight instead of Lay. Again, I'm in the Knights of Chaos server. I can see who's in their. They have a voice call for their team, and right now it's Mayhem, Flip Sliderson, and Meatman all in that voice call. I don't know if they're waiting for Lade to join in, or if they're actually going to be playing with Flip Sliderson instead of Lade. I mean, they can. Flip Sliderson and Lade are pretty interchangeable. They both have kind of different playstyles. It changes up the team a little bit. Flip Sliderson's a little more defensive, and it relies more on demos. Lade's a little more aggressive, and it relies more on just being able to be consistently putting shots on targets. So we'll see what style of Knights of Chaos come here tonight. As GX is now left, we'll see if GX comes back in soon. Maybe he's going to go into free play. That's a common thing that teams will do. We do wait for Knights of Chaos to join the lobby. They have 15 minutes, so we'll give them as much time as they need to join on in, but they should be here. Again, they might just be doing like one last warm-up or be one last check. Who knows? We'll see. Again, it seems like everybody else is doing just fine. As now Raheen's left, just Ukulele is left. I think they're going to join back in as soon as they see Knights of Chaos have joined on stream. Which, again, do not blame them for that. I do not blame them for that. As long as the team does not get swept, they should be fine. Yeah, but Knights of Chaos is currently ranked number 4. Draco is at ranked number 3. Losers actually very likely could actually get kicked out of the bracket because there are other teams at a 7-2 record. There's actually 3 other teams, other Knights of Chaos at a 7-2 record that actually could surpass a Draco. Sorry, that could surpass either Draco or Knights of Chaos. So, you know, you want to get a win tonight just to make sure you secure that. I know a loss for Knights of Chaos will almost definitely mean that they're going to get surpassed by someone else. For Draco, though, they have a better seeding and they have a better game differential. Should do fine with that. But again, these teams have worked pretty hard to get here. They've secured the playoffs. There's really no pressure on them, but still, they want to do as well as they can. We just need to wait for Knights of Chaos. Sure, there's issues here. Okay, it sounds like they are joining in. Just got a message from Mayhem. Again, probably just something to do with warm-ups. They just had a warm-up go a little longer than expected. Not a problem. And they're not really that they're not that late anyway. So that's why we give them the 15 minutes. Just waiting. Then that means probably Radiance Draco will join back in. Again, I'm assuming Dr. Lee is staying in just in case, just for when Knights of Chaos do join in, everybody else can as well. Well, my cat's now entered my room, that's why I muted myself. Hi, you. Over here. Yeah, hi, you. Go to the stream. Okay, up you go. Here you go. Get to see a cat now. Cat reveal? No, this cat's been on stream before, I think. But she is the, I'm surprised it's this cat, because this cat's actually the shy one of the two, but here she is. Say hi. My name's Angel. Say hi to Angel. I know she doesn't like it when I'm picking her up like this, but yeah, here's Angel. She is... You got a really derpy face, you know that, Angel? That is a really derpy face. It's because I'm petting her really in a place that she likes to be pet, but she has a very derpy face. Again, say hi. Something. Right, you're not talkative. Oh well. Hey, Flipslide, what's happening? Flipsliderson with the sub. Thank you, Flipsliderson, for the sub. Alright, you can go now. Okay, you want to stay with me? You know what? If you want to stay with me, Angel, that's not a problem. She'll just be hanging out with me, I guess. Yes, that is a camera. I'm happy that you notice. Goodness, this cat. This cat. I don't think you can stay here because I know you're gonna jump on my desk at some point. And that's where my computer is. I might have to kick you out of this room soon. Sorry. I know. Got here. I said hi. Thank you, Nate Frog. Yes, it is a cute cat. This is one of I have a second cat as well. I don't know. I'm surprised my second cat actually hasn't been on stream more. She's really talkative. She likes people. She really likes me. I know that for sure. She would love to be on stream. Are they ready? I can go message them and see what they're doing because I don't know what's happening, but I'll message them for you. I'll see what's up. Oh, there they are. Bad timing. Yep, everybody's here. As yeah, you know, I'm gonna move my cat 1 second. I'm gonna move her out so that she doesn't become a pain. Because she's going to jump on this desk, and I know she's gonna mess up the keyboard, so 1 second. Yeah, I'm sorry, Angel. Alright, the cat's gone now. I'm sorry. But she does have a history of sometimes messing things up, so I don't want to take a chance on that. As we're gonna go here into game 1 of this best of 5 series. Everybody's here. A little late, but it's not a problem. As here we go, one of the biggest matches in Week 10. It's the 7-2 Knights of Chaos 8-1 Radiance Draco best of 5 series to end off their season on a positive note. Here you go, two challengers teams that have had beautiful amounts of success so far. Two teams that have a chance to punch their ticket into the top 4 here with this series. They have to beat each other, and that is no easy feat. They probably would have loved to have an easier matchup in this final week, but they got each other. It's going to be a real high-class bout to see who will take this one. It is a Knights of Chaos roster, including Flip Sliderson. Yeah, again, in the last couple of weeks, they've been playing with Lade, so it's interesting to get back in. Again, that means that this roster is probably going to be stressing a lot of demos here with this, because Flip Sliderson generally is more defensive than Lade. Although they also do have Meat Man, and he's known for having some pretty good shooting. See how active he gets into that, because for Meat Man, he's generally the biggest question mark on this team. He's the reason that they can do so really well or really poorly. Oh, but that's a demo for Mayhem. Mayhem has no issues with that. And that's the Knights of Chaos team sums up in a goal. Mayhem goes with the demo on Raheen, he connects with it, and Meat Man's got a pretty easy shot here to put it in the back of the net. That is Knights of Chaos playing their style. It's got a lot of demos, it's got a lot of aggression. Radiance Draco are going to have to find a way to avoid that, and while their demos aren't always going to be hard to avoid, they do it so often that at some point they're going to connect with it. As now Mayhem challenge on Raheen. Big pinch down in front of them. Dr. Ukulele doesn't read this. Meat Man shot on, saved by Giats. The Flip Sliderson jumping in. That will be put in the midfield for Mayhem, and Raheen will keep it out. Radiance Draco. A lot of defense, as expected for a team when they first meet the Knights of Chaos, but once again to offense, that's where they can really find success. Raheen, oh my goodness, Raheen almost put that in front for Giats. There we go. Radiance Draco will get their first goal of the series in a pretty insane way. I cannot believe Raheen hit that. The skill level of the Challenger League gets better and better the more I see it. And the more time that passes between in these leagues, it just feels like these leagues get better and better, and I can't believe that we saw that hit. Maybe a season ago, there would be no chance we see even a goal like that attempted. Raheen very nearly scored it. It will still result in a goal, though, for Radiance Draco. Giats doesn't get the clear here. These whips in the backfield from Radiance Draco could become an issue. Knights of Chaos are a team that will definitely stay close. They do not like to give up space. And they really hate to give up their offense, especially. They're going to fight in that midfield to keep the offense going in their favor. As Meat Man to find a clear. He has no boost here, but still gets a couple touches out, but it will go crossfield for Dr. Ukulele. Around the corner. Flip Sliderson will jump into the 50-50, and now it's pinched away. Mayhem misses this, uses all his boost to recover. It's going to be a slow time for him to get back. Raheen, maybe infield Ukulele. Mayhem with a new set of boost. Will come back in to keep that one away. Mate Man wars net. Raheen keeps it out again, avoiding a demo on the way there. And Dr. Ukulele. Draco trying to hit to the air here, and that actually could be a really good way to get success against it's a nice Chaos team, because they do not jump very high into the air all that often, especially on defense. They like to keep themselves grounded, rely on 50-50s and clear games to get the ball out. Draco might actually unintentionally have the keys to success here if they keep this kind of offense going. But here comes Mayhem. Looking for the demo on Giats. Saved away. Flip Sliderson now. Dunks by Raheen. Radiance Draco. Having to be put on defense for so long at the start of this game. Now they're the ones with possession. As Meat Man. Oh, doesn't read that. Shot on. Saved by Mayhem. Ukulele trying to keep it close. Here for Giats! That will make it 2 for Radiance Draco. And yeah, right now they just have what works against Knights of Chaos. They're definitely playing the mechanical game against them, and Knights of Chaos are definitely struggling to keep up. They're going to have to find ways to keep offense, just so they can prevent Radiance Draco from getting into those aerial games and in those positions where they're going to find themselves to be successful. Chaos Definitely a question if they can keep their offense, but what a kickoff! And what a shot from Meatman! His second goal of the game. It's all tied up immediately after this kickoff. Mayhem wins it. Meatman, first one to it, and he'll put it in the back of the net. But it has the outstretched Raheen. And Knights of Chaos with a great response here. We're right back to an even game all over again. Flips Iderson. Trying to take his chances now on the kickoff. This one bouncing. Giats keeps it over Meatman. Mayhem jumping in. Challenge connects. Raheen. Side flips. Meatman. Maybe a fake play. Meatman gets a demo on the way back. Slow down the Draco rotations, meaning Mayhem can keep his offense going, but that's a good demo. Knights of Chaos still have it, but definitely losing this tug of war. Although that clear was not good. Mayhem one-on-one with Giats. Cleared away. Meatman now challenged. Flips Iderson. Commits too aggressively on that. Bouncing in front. Meatman will look for Mayhem to get this one away. That's Chaos really relying on those clears. And Draco definitely trying to eat them up. As now a passing play. Infield. No one can hit this one from the Radiance Draco side. And Mayhem will look to get it away. I'd have just actually ceiling benched that. My goodness. A lot of power in that clear attempt. Flips Iderson. Where's the nets? Raheen. Jumping in are the Knights. Ukulele. To the corner. Bouncer. Mayhem. Saves it. Giats. Maybe on target. Raheen saved. Giats. Follow up. Going in. Raheen will steal it in the end, but Radiance Draco doesn't matter for them. They'll take the lead late in this game. A double commit forced out here between Flip Sliders and a Meatman. And that's all that Radiance Draco needs to beat out this Knights of Chaos. Knights of Chaos really finding long amounts of time on defense, and they're really struggling to get the ball out. And more importantly, they're struggling to keep the ball out of their that half. Once they get out, it doesn't take long before Radiance Draco answer back. A good infield pass. Mayhem needed to shoot that one. Needed to get on the end of it. Still in front. That will drop to the ground. Radiance Draco will take game one. It was a little scary at the end of that game, but it is a good start for the Radiance Draco in the series. But Knights of Chaos, again, right now, their issue is definitely not getting into offense, but more so sustaining it. They're going to have to work pretty hard to get themselves there. As we will be looking to go to game 2. We'll get there pretty soon as well. As here we go. Forbidden Temple. Again, Radiance Draco on a good start, but they need to keep this kind of offense going for them. Not a ton of stress on the aerial game as I thought they would have at the end of that game there, but the fact that stressing it is definitely going to make things tougher for Knights of Chaos, as they kind of like, they do a good amount of sitting. Whenever an aerial play comes, they do not like to jump at it very quickly. Again, they're not the most confident in those aerial kind of plays. A team that likes to keep themselves quite grounded. Now this one bouncing in front. Giats shot on. Saved by Flip Sliderson. Up to Ukulele into the corner. Radiance Draco. Trying to add some offense. Meatman. Clears it. Mayhem now on the 50-50. Again, it's forced to Meatman. Gets the fake on Dr. Ukulele. Flip Sliderson jumping up too late. Raheen. Oh, what's he gonna go for here? Try to split the defense. Saved by Mayhem. Giats follow up. Meatman falls on top of it. And Knights of Chaos somehow survive here off of Raheen's incredible strong solo play. Because Knights of Chaos right now are forced to sit back. Their touches are just going straight to Radiance Draco players. What do they have to rely on here to get the ball out of their half? If the Knights of Chaos stay here, this could be a quick series of Radiance Draco. Giats, again, a stop in the midfield. Radiance Draco loving the luxuries of pressure in front. No shot on the end of that pass. Meatman now down the field to Flip Sliderson. Meatman shot through. Raheen will keep it out. Mayhem bumps out Raheen. Sliderson jumps for it, but gets no contact. Again, it's Meatman, last one back to clear it. Knights of Chaos still struggling. They haven't gotten any sort of offense so far. If they're struggling this hard to get offense, against Draco. Draco, as far as they haven't scored yet in this game, they've had the offense themselves, but those chances definitely will come for them. Although that one should have gone in from Ukulele. As a guess, I think a bit fortune as well on defense, but fortune will favor teams like, as a guess, if they can take chances. Jets. Ukulele misses the infield play. Raheen through the challenge here. Draco playing a game of keep away. Into Chaos cannot get any sort of possession. But there's an open backfield. Oh, Flip Sliderson just missed the open net. A chance for Knights of Chaos, and it's squandered here by Flip Sliderson. Knights of Chaos really needed that one to go their way. Now it's in front of the net again. Another great play on defense from Mayhem, but how many more of those can Knights of Chaos handle? Meatman, stopped by Dr. Ukulele. Flip Sliderson misses this. Huge error in the backfield. Mayhem jumping in. Trying to mitigate the offense of Radiance Draco. Now Meatman. Jets, infield, off the post. Follow-up from Raheen. That one's wide. Jets now. Still not in for Radiance Draco. They're going a long time without getting a goal. In fact, they're not even going to get one first. It's Meatman to score as an open net downfield. They've been waiting patiently for the opportunity. Finally, it shows itself here. And Meatman will take it. Mayhem, another demo to open up the backfield here. And if Knights of Chaos, well, this playstyle may not work for them for the entirety of the series. It's working so far in Game 2. But they need to break out more. This has been... Draco has definitely been the better team this game. But if Knights of Chaos hold on like this, it'll count as a win for them. That's really what they're looking for. And Draco are the ones that have to catch up to that 1-goal deficit now. There's a good chance off here. Ukulele misses it, but that's good enough. It will go in. Flip Sliderson bit on the shots, and it's Dr. Ukulele giving credit to this goal. It just bounces so favorably for him. Didn't get anything on the end of that. Mayhem couldn't read it. It just bounces in. It's a Chaos flummoxed on the goal line. Could not read if Ukulele was going to hit that or not. But Sliderson took the chance that he was. He didn't. It goes in. Infield play, cleared back by Dr. Ukulele. Racing back is Mayhem. Chip to the corner. Good follow-up on that second touch. Meatman now will beat out Giat to the race. In front of the net, Ukulele with the save. Now Dr. Ukulele to Raheen. Passing play downfield, back to Dr. Ukulele. Maybe he's looking infield. Mayhem is not going to let him get that pass into the midfield. Again, Knights of Chaos clear. A better response here in the second half of this game from Knights of Chaos. They're getting more chances to push up, but still, they aren't getting the offense, and that's a good play from Ukulele. Just clears it down the field, sends something that Mayhem's going to have trouble getting to, and Mayhem could not make the save. It's another goal for Radiance Draco, as Dr. Ukulele bombs this one into the blue net. And Radiance Draco now in the lead. Raheen. Flip Sliderson couldn't score that. Almost Knights of Chaos coming back in this game. Raheen with the dribble. Mayhem beats him out. Giat's jumping. That save won't do well for him. Mayhem will score. And Knights of Chaos keep up the answers. And they keep up with the pace of Radiance Draco. That shot right on the net. It's slow as well. It makes it tougher for Giats to get the clear. And Knights of Chaos waiting right there to capitalize on it. Still, they haven't gotten a lead yet. Maybe a lead that they could win with. It's all tied up, though. Radiance Draco still have a lot of things going their way. Knights of Chaos, they're definitely making a name for themselves in this game. They've kept it a lot closer than the last one. This one will go back for Heen. Staying with the play. Off the back wall, Flip Sliderson misses this. Meatman jumping, shot down, saved by Dr. Ukulele, who just kept his team in this game. And now Dr. Ukulele, infield, Raheen, the drop down, off the crossbar. Follow up now from Giats, in front of the net. Who's got the ball? Ukulele, still bouncing, Raheen! 3-2, Radiance Draco take it on 0 seconds. It was bouncing in front of the nets. Knights of Chaos couldn't keep up with it. And it's Raheen with the dagger to take this one. And now Radiance Draco up 2-0 in the series. But still, this series isn't over. Radiance Draco, while they might be the ones in the driver's seat, they gotta keep themselves there. Of course, still a lot of time for Knights of Chaos to maybe try to redesign that playstyle a little bit, just try to change something up a little bit more. They really need to get that ball out of their half more often, though. That first half of the game was definitely difficult for them to handle. Radiance Draco with 15 shots, it's really tough to have a strong defense when the teams are shooting that often against you. And for Radiance Draco and how they're playing, they definitely have the counter for Knights of Chaos. They do. They're stressing these mechanics, they're stressing these high aerial plays. They're definitely trying to outpace Knights of Chaos, and they're holding the midfield so strong, the things that Knights of Chaos do not do well against. One more game, potentially. Knights of Chaos, if they cannot beat Radiance Draco here, that will be a disappointing end to their regular season. They'll still be in the playoffs, but they'll be in the wild card, no doubt. Radiance Draco. Just try to keep Knights of Chaos at bay. Knights of Chaos, I believe they have made reverse sweeps in the season so far, so they could do it again, but it's going to require a huge overhaul of their current playstyle. Radiance Draco have the counter to it. Steam, high offense, high aerial. They definitely have what it takes to beat Knights of Chaos consistently. And a lot of teams struggle because Knights of Chaos are so good at putting on pressure and keeping it, but Radiance Draco are keeping the pressure on Knights of Chaos. Knights of Chaos, you can see what they're trying to go for in this game, but Radiance Draco just have the counter to it. Flip Sliderson. Down towards the corner. Giats will wait for it. Flip Sliderson trying to jump in here, but Giats will clear it away. Meatman now up. Shot towards the orange side of the field, but Raheen keeping it close, and now Meatman's jumping over him. I think he was looking for a bump there, but instead just kind of got into an awkward position with Raheen. And Draco clear the other way. In front of the net, Yooka-Laylee. Little Fleck trying to waste some time for Giats to jump in. It's Chaos with a pinch. Bouncing. Raheen misses this. Mayhem didn't expect it. Back post comes from Sliderson. Shot isn't there. Isn't good enough. And it's Radiance Draco to clear it back. Now the dunk from Giats. Opening up some opportunities here. Meatman. Mayhem trying to chase after it, but Raheen. Challenge. Raheen in front. Maybe looking to bump flip Sliderson. To Chaos. Another stop on defense. A good backfield pass, and that's a good play there. Raheen will get the goal, the first one of this game for Radiance Draco. And it's just so selfless from Giats. Sees Raheen in the back post, and knows exactly where to place it. Raheen will turn that one in. Radiance Draco looking to maybe just end this series in 3 games. They've definitely proven their offensive power. Meatman and Flip Sliderson both jump for that one. Awkward play. Radiance Draco will try to capitalize. Raheen infield, but no one is there. Everybody on Draco was sitting pretty far back. Or they didn't have more aggression in a play like that when the backfield was definitely left vulnerable by Knights of Chaos. Meatman trying to split through the defense. Demo is coming from Radiance Draco. A weird change of roles here. Usually it's Knights of Chaos who got the demo plays unlocked, but Radiance Draco here using them to get rid of the pressure against them. Now a good shot. Mayhem keeps this one out, just barely though. Knights of Chaos using more 50-50s to get this one out, but again, the ball's just head straight to Draco players, and I mean, they're going to clear it right back in. It's that kind of midfield from Radiance Draco that has absolutely beaten Knights of Chaos to a pulp here. Raheen in front, maybe a third goal. Yooka-Laylee couldn't put it on. Raheen now. 2 touches back there. There it is. It's in. A second goal for Radiance Draco. Raheen just needed to get himself back this one. It was awkward. It was also awkward for the defense as well. Raheen, I mean, he'll get it eventually, but it took a couple efforts for him to get there. Sliderson. Big clear. Meatman now towards the net. Giats trying to keep it away. Mayhem. Light touch. Yooka-Laylee there. Dr. Ukulele will also beat Flip Sliderson. Meat Man, though, coming as the last one. Keeps the offense for Knights of Chaos. But again, as you can see, Knights of Chaos it's struggling to get themselves into good opportunities on offense, good positions as well. But Meat Man now. Idiot Ukulele. Again, cleared away by Radiance Draco. Now they'll use that speed through the midfield. Raheen, shot on. That's a really good change of events. Kept in front by Raheen. Mayhem gets the clear. Radiance Draco almost with a third goal. That surely would have ended any hopes of Knights of Chaos here in this game. Mayhem. Up to Flip Sliderson. Back to Mayhem. Jets. To Raheen. Knights of Chaos will get rid of Raheen's offense, but it does still leave Ukulele and Jets up in the blue half. Jets. Light little dribble. Flip Sliderson to Meat Man. Dunked by Raheen. Mayhem off the back wall. Dr. Ukulele waiting for it. Meat Man. And Knights of Chaos get a goal here. Late in game 3, they can. A good shot from Flip Sliderson. Just enough there. The demo came through from Mayhem, and that's what creates the opportunities. That's always what creates the opportunities for this team. But it's just still, there's still a goal behind here. As hello, Millie Cat, welcome in. How you doing? We could be nearing the end of the series, unless Knights of Chaos can get a goal. Get another goal in these final 50 seconds. Radiance Draco on the verge of a sweep win. The final week of the regular season for the Skyward series. Dr. Ukulele. GX misses this. There's been Falcons with the raid of 8. Thank you, Falcons, for the raid. How you doing? How are you doing there, Falcons? How was your stream tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. We're currently watching Draco against Knights of Chaos. Draco 20 seconds away from sweeping Knights of Chaos here. Two Powerhouse teams coming in, but Radiance Draco has the playstyle that works. Knights of Chaos definitely just has a team that counters them perfectly. Final 10 seconds. Knights of Chaos, maybe one more chance if they can get there. Meat Man down the field towards the net. Baheen keeps it up, but Knights of Chaos have to score on this chance. It's dropped to the ground, and Radiance Draco will win on a sweep. 3 games up. 3 games straight for Radiance Draco. And, you'll be seeing them stay in the top 4. Knights of Chaos with this loss here will now probably fall outside the top 4. Radiance Draco just has the perfect counter. As again, how was your stream there, Falcons? First cast back from a month and a break? Yeah, I know, I heard. Hopefully it was fun. We've got one more series actually coming up tonight. It'll be an AGL matchup. But that will get here. We'll see if maybe we can get an interview with one of these teams. I don't think we will, but we'll try. Again, what a series for Radiance Draco. 3 as a sweep. That's a perfect way to end their season. How am I? I'm doing fine. It's been a long day of casting, but I'm enjoying it. You know, a series that definitely will be and Knights of Chaos would like to improve upon. They didn't play badly in the series, but they definitely didn't change up their playstyle enough. Seems like we won't be getting an interview here with any of these teams, so we're going to be going to a break, I think. Our next matchup will be an AGL matchup. Stick around for it, though. It should be a good one. It will be, some teams you recognize. It'll be, what's it called? What's the team called? I forgot what they're called. What's the team called? It's called Black Inferno Phoenix? Yeah, Black Inferno Phoenix versus Nobu Specials. So yes, we are going to get Pozka on the stream, as he's going to try to keep his team's offense going, keep his team's success story. Black Inferno Phoenix had a double forfeit in week 1. They're looking to get a good start to their actual first matchup. But again, that'll be it for me for a little bit. We'll be right back though with some action soon. Just going to take a bit of a break here, as we've got a long time before our next series comes. So again, sorry about the long break. It's gonna happen, but we'll be back soon though for our next matchup in 30 minutes. This break will take about 20. So again, stick around for the action. Black Inferno Phoenix Nobu specials. We're back, everybody, for some more Rocket League action on the Sportiest stream. Thank you all so much for sticking around. Got one matchup left tonight. We just saw a sweep with Radiance Draco beating Knights of Chaos 3-0. Thank you, Millie Cat, for sticking around. That's really nice of you, actually. As again, our last matchup of the night will be this one. It'll be Black Inferno Phoenix of Phoenix United versus No Boost Special. This will be fun. Again, a 3v3 matchup. I know both these teams have 3 players. For Black Inferno, they're going to have Hefty, Junebug, and for No Boost, they got Polska, Dubsiets, and Flying Narwhal. We've seen No Boost Specials before on the stream. We've actually seen them before on the stream with the same roster, I believe. Or at least same part of their roster. The last time we saw them, though, was back in, I think, the first season of the Skyward series. And they played a 3v3 against Strikers of Chaos Scarlet. On December 12th. That'll be a lot of fun, actually. Again, December 12th, 2022. Which means that it was 130 days ago. That is a long time. I don't know if I've seen this team before, but if you guys don't know this team, you're probably living under a rock. This is Polska's team. Polska. You better know who Polska is. Where's the poll? It'll be here soon. We always do it about 5 minutes before the matchup, so you're here early there, Diablo's Fluffy. Just stick around. You'll get it, don't worry. I know you really want to vote for Black Inferno. Whereas for Inferno, for Phoenix United, this is not the... We actually got to see another Phoenix United team play recently, that being... which one? That being Bennu Phoenix, where they took a win over Total Control Esports Gold. I believe they took a win, right? They took a win over Total Control Esports Gold in Game 5. Confirm with me, right, Fluffy? That's right. That series was a little while ago. Look, Milkat, just don't worry about him. That's an average Fluffy thing. Oh wait, that's not so average. Yeah, Bennu 132. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Again, Prediction Bowl will be out in just a minute. Don't worry. Maybe we'll see another Game 5. Right now, tonight, all the matches I've seen have been sweeps, so it has not been the most exciting night when it comes to Rocket League action. Or maybe it has been. I mean, with the, you know, Unknown Esports getting on the stream 3 times, that's pretty exciting, but again, all their matches were sweeps, so see if maybe we see a bit of something different for this one. What's interesting about the series is how defensive No Boost Special are. They're a defensive team. They are very similar to Knights of Chaos, except they play very heavy defense. If they get a goal, they're perfectly fine. If they get a goal, they're really good at turtling up, not letting you beat them. They do not let you score easily. Back in front of Phoenix, they're going to need a really solid offense. That's how you beat the specials. You don't need an offense that shoots a lot, you need an offense that's consistent. You need one that can shoot well. It doesn't matter if you shoot a lot, you just gotta shoot well on this team, because this is a tough team to play against. No Boost Specials will make you work for every goal you get. They will not make it easy. They will make it incredibly difficult. As, my goodness, already? That's quick. Yeah, No Boost is pretty good as well. They're currently 1-0 in the season with a win last week, a sweep over 135 Azul. Black Inferno Phoenix, they had a double forfeit last week, so I'm sure they wouldn't want to mention that, but in case you're wondering who it was against Assassin Esports Electra. We'll see if Black Inferno Phoenix can come back. You know, regain a little bit. You know, last week was not the start to the season that they wanted. Hello, Hefty. Yeah, we're just waiting on both these teams to join on the lobby, get ready. We could start early, actually. I have no problem with doing that. Is Hefty's in? Yeah, so yeah, the Black Inferno team's in here. Just waiting on No Boost. Again, if you guys don't know who Polska is, great guy. Again, I'm just waiting on everybody here. Again, we're just waiting on no boost, but we'll go in game here. Again, Black Inferno Phoenix currently 0-1. They do not want to go to 0-2. The regular season is not that long. It's only 6 weeks, so if you go off to an 0-2 start, that is absolutely horrible. You got to come back from that pretty quickly. It's not easy to do so. But again, Nobu Specials themselves are a team that have a counter. You can counter them. If you play solid offense, they'll be really tough to crack. Fluffy man, you gotta be careful what you say. You are saying some really sus things. I am trying my hardest not to comment on them, but you need to be a little careful, man. Better keep things, you know, PG. Yes, hello, Pasca. How you doing? Welcome in. How you doing, Pasca? Again, we're just waiting on you to join in. This will be the last series of the night, by the way. For me, it's a good series to end it off tonight, you know? A fun matchup between some fun teams. Again, knowing Phoenix United, I'm sure they're going to bring out some pretty strong support for their side. Although it has been somewhat split, actually, on the voting. Yeah, as expected, Phoenix United does bring out some support. And we're going to get into this one. It will be an interesting series to see just how Black Inferno Phoenix can respond to Nobu Specials, because Nobu Specials are a defensive team. They're really tough to crack. And the crazy thing about the defensive style is that it works. It's not just a defensive style, it's a defensive style that works. It makes you work for every goal you have to get. The thing about it is it's going to be up to Black Inferno Phoenix if they can beat Nobu Specials. Not up to Nobu Specials if they can beat Black Inferno Phoenix. If Black Inferno Phoenix cannot beat Nobu Specials consistently, Nobu Specials will win. They're pretty good at getting a goal and then just going and playing all-time defense and not letting anything get through. It's an unorthodox playstyle. It's not one I would recommend, but Nobu Specials do it, and they do it well. Who Nobu's play last week? They played 100 by 35 Azul. They swept them. As there they are. Right on time. Alrighty. Best of 5 series. As now we're into this one. Best of 5. The Nobu Specials are back on the stream after an absence of 130 days. I see them here from the hiatus. We'll see just how this roster's changed. The players haven't changed. They're still the same. These 3 players were on the roster even back then. But against Black Inferno Phoenix of Phoenix United. What do they have here? They got to bring in some good offense, because the thing about Nobu Specials is they're not going to try to work to outplay you. They're going to let you outplay yourself, and they do pretty well at defending that. This, again, they're really good at just keeping their net completely clean. It is not uncommon for this team to win maybe 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. They make you work for every goal you get. The reason why they're actually quite scary, albeit quite defensive at the same time. Most of the scary teams are super aggressive. The Nobu Specials are not that. They are defensive. They play all-time defense. And yet, somehow it works. It shouldn't work when you're playing as much defense as they do, but it works. But they are on offense here. As fourth. Now Hefty trying to get some offense back here, but Nobu Special is going to try to zoom through the midfield. Upsy hits across the side of the field here, but first one up will be Flying Narwhal. First time I saw Flying Narwhal was actually on SNRF. You might recognize that team because that team includes another caster, Crouton Dust. He was on that team with Flying Narwhal. Narwhal was his captain, actually. And it was actually how I met Crouton Dust, was casting his games. Then he decided to join me on some of my streams, and well, now he's another caster, just like Pazka. In fact, very much similarly like to Pazka, he's actually quite a relaxed caster, which is Always interesting, because it's a very different style than I do, and yet I've worked with Kutan a lot in the past, and he's a great guy to work with. Is now Junebug. The side wall. Pass off to himself, Flying Narwhal, clears it back the other way. Coming forward is fourth, but he doesn't like that one. So just let Hefty look for the clear. That one over, Dubsy hits. Pass Puska. Puska's trying to race back. Hefty. Infield pass. Fourth is waiting on it. No boost specials will challenge. Back in front of Phoenix, you can see the Gunmon's offense, but this is the kind of problem that you have when you play no boost specials. They do not let you get opportunities. They continue to keep their net clean. They don't mind making saves over and over again. They'll let you outplay yourself, and then they'll strike at the worst possible time. It's the kind of thing that I think they're trying to lure Black Inferno Phoenix into. I think right now is actually working. That's fourth. Clear, but Puska will answer back. Junebug trying to hold control. 50-50 will get the way of Black Inferno. Hefty infield for fourth. Fourth shot! Back post, and it's off of Puska and in! A great start to this series here for Black Inferno Phoenix. Albeit it took a bit of luck here off that bounce. Puz got the wrong place at the wrong time. It bounces off the post and into him. And that will be how Black Inferno Phoenix get the scoring started. 1-0 for Black Inferno Phoenix of Phoenix United. They gotta keep it going though. Flying Narwhal. Up to Nobu Specials to come back. Hefty. Doesn't like the read. Neither does Puska. Couldn't get it himself. Fourth is waiting for this one. Puska's going after Junebug. And now, here comes the Flying Narwhal, literally in the air. Junebug clears it back. Flying Narwhal. Again, infield. The Nobu Specials did not like being a goal down. They're going to work to get themselves back into it. As Puska gains possession in the midfield. Bumps out fourth. Flying Narwhal. Shot still saved. Hefty. Clear. Dubsy hits. Misses this. Black Inferno Phoenix on offense again. Another demo from the Nobu Specials just to get rid of that potential of a pass in the midfield. Now Flying Narwhal with the clear. Puska trying to jump on it. Fourth now. Challenged but lost to Dubsy hits. Puska off the back wall. Open net potentially in front for Flying Narwhal to put it through. The XSNRF captain now will strike for the Nobu Specials. And that challenge from Puska beats out Junebug and it leaves a lot of space in field. Knows exactly who's going to arrive though. It's going to be Flying Narwhal. And we're all tied up here in game one. Nobu Special still needs another goal, but as you can see, average games for them, quite low scoring, but those goals really do make a big impact. Flying Narwhal clears it. Might be able to win the race to this one. Has Hefty through the midfield. Puska. Maybe unintentional back pass that Upsy hits. Gets the dunk instead. Junebug. High touch. Hefty. Down air in front. Flying Narwhal with the save. Puska doesn't like this. Hefty. Maybe he can put it in. It's wide of the net. Follow-up coming. But it's kept away by the Nobu Specials. Final 20 seconds. Maybe one more chance for either of these teams. Fourth. Trying to create it. Second touch. Infield for Junebug. Bouncing. Who's next to it? It's Hefty. Long shot. That's off the bar. And Hefty just needed to tuck that one under. He didn't need to shoot so accurately. Still, final second. Dubsy hits. Keeps it away. Fourth can't keep it up. And it will hit the ground for game one overtime. Who will get that all-important goal to start this series off in their favor? Puska trying to make it him. It's down to Flying Narwhal through the midfield. And the Nobu Specials come back in this game in overtime with a roaring ruckus here. Fourth's touch went straight down and Flying Narwhal was waiting for it. And the demo from Dubsy hits will open up the nets and give the Nobu Specials game one. They were down a goal. Had to come back. They made the comeback possible. But they still have to get more wins, but this is a good start for the Nobu Specials. Again, they are a frustrating team to play against. Their defense So tough to beat. Even getting 1 goal against them. Look at how many shots it took. It took 9 shots, 1 goal. Yes, hello, Typhoon. I see you there. We're now into Game 2. Nobu Specials. Well, that's how they play. Thought we had a message there. Yes, we're still continuing it. It's hefty with the flick, flying narwhal. Black Inferno Phoenix trying to start on offense here in this game, and they will, but how successful will they be? It's fourth. Towards the net. Could actually dribble this one, trying to get the knock on Dubsy hits. Hefty off the back wall. Dubsy. Doesn't get the pinch. Junebug then infield. Saved by Flying Narwhal. That was very dangerously in front of that Nobu special net. No one jumped for it initially, and that one really easily could have been a goal for Black Inferno Phoenix, but Flying Narwhal keeps the offense cool. Is now fourth. And a shot there from fourth. It just rolls in front of the nets. No one from Nobu Specials is online. And that just finds its way in. Dubsy hits, misses the read, and fourth doesn't have much to do other than just get a light little dink to the side. And that will be enough for them. Puska. Down the field. Gonna take away fourth's boost there, but fourth will watch out for that. Now off the back wall, good clear from Hefty. That gets past Flying Narwhal. Fourth. No boost, but a dribble instead. Looking for the bump. Puska will keep it out. Hefty now infield. That's still kept out. It's cleared away. No boost specials now. They can make some offense, but that's a good beat from Hefty. Still no boost. It seems like he's the one who wants the no boost specials. No boost specials is putting in like a really nice play with no boost, obviously. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But right now, it's Black Inferno Phoenix who do not have the boost on getting into offense. As fourth. Interesting choice to dribble there. A flick towards Junebug. Let's play it in front of his net. If nobody specials were any closer, they definitely could have challenged that. A lot of solo plays coming out from this Black Inferno Phoenix side, but so far they've really not worked up to the levels that they want to. So that infield pass definitely had a chance. Fourth now. A shot here. Dubsy hits. Keeps it away. It's offense from Black Inferno Phoenix will. Oh my goodness! I thought I was about to say they're gonna get a second goal, but Puska keeps it out somehow. How did he? He is halfway in his net there. I can't believe Puska got that. Now a demo upfield. Are they gonna score from this? Hefty saves it away. Puska though, low shot, back post. Fourth will get to it. Nobu specials, slowly making their way upfield. Puska. Oh, a miss in the back wall. Black Inferno Phoenix definitely not having the best time here keeping up with this. Now fourth. Put on a shot. Bumps coming through, and it's Junebug to get the little touch at the end. That will go through. As Junebug, I mean, that touch was just enough to beat Puska. Didn't see it coming. Alright, I guess we're playing Uno now in the text chat. Whatever it is, maybe Dubsy has to focus more on this game because it is starting to get away from the Nobu specials. 2 goals, definitely a lot more difficult for them to come back from. 1 goal, we've seen them do that, but 2 goals, it's a much taller order for a team that is not known for offense. But that's a good start there from Flying Narwhal. With about 2 minutes left, they have easily enough time to come back in this game. As twice they outpaced Black Inferno Phoenix players. It's a race to this one. Yeah, this is a weird imaginary game of Uno. I don't know how I feel about this. Usually I don't talk that much in these chats, but gotta get involved. There's now a second goal. Maybe the Uno has worked. It's a second goal for the Nobu Specials. An immediate answer. Puska just races right in for this. And it's all of a sudden tied up that quickly. I didn't know if they were going to come back, but they did so much faster than I expected Nobu Special to do that. As now down the field, Flying Narwhal doesn't read this one. Fourth. You're out. Dubsy Hits almost got a touch on that, but actually might have made things worse for Flying Narwhal if he did. Now to the back wall. Puska clears to the corner. Now a bump on Junebug. I mean, Flying Narwhal is going after people. He's actually making the defense so much easier for this team. No, they're not sitting back as far because they're just going for demos. And a lot of them, and they're working. The back in front of face have still not recovered. That's another demo. We need a demo counter. That's at least 4 in the last 15 seconds. Now a shot, a lobber. Dubsy Hits infield to Puska. Could have done a little better on that one though. He's gonna pump Junebug and go after someone else. Fourth. Also solo play, gets past Flying Narwhal, but Dubsy Hits in the midfield. Long play downfield. Junebug won't get the read. Flying Narwhal keep it away from Black Inferno Phoenix, but Fourth gonna chase him down. It's Flying Narwhal who's really trying to take the offensive initiative for this team right now as he's going for he's going for bumps, going for demo plays, and he's going to get the goal here. Flying Narwhal with the second. It's now the lead in the favor of the Nobu Specials. A second game in a row. They've had to come back from behind. This one, though, may not require overtime. They just need to hold on for the final 26 seconds, not let anything get through them. Something that they have done numerous times before. In fact, they might even just get a goal to make it even easier for themselves. Fourth. Cleared away, Dubsy Hits. Not going to challenge this, that will leave Hefty. Maybe a pass in field, jumping in as well. Infield play, Dubsy Hits keeps it up. Jumping for it is Flying Narwhal. Down the field goes the Nobu Specials. Black Inferno Phoenix need to transition to the other half of the field. Puska pinches it. Straight to Junebug though. Junebug can't keep it up, he had no boost. And the Nobu Specials now take game 2. Only one away from another win this season. Been all confidence all day for the Nobu Specials. But can they keep it going into game 3? Again, a second game in a row where they've had to come back from being down. And we're going to move on to DFH Stadium. Everybody ready for this one? The Nobu Specials get a sweep here. Do we see another sweep tonight? Yeah, so far, again, I said they are good at luring teams into thinking that they're easy. But in fact, they just come roaring back, don't they? Fourth, though, trying to get off to a good start. That one's off the crossbar. Nobu Specials now. Puska gonna race towards it. And Nobu Specials, they lure you into thinking about how you to beat them on defense, but their offense is strong too. Especially with the addition of Flying Narwhal having really increased his team's overall performance on offense. Because he is leading his team. As Dubsy Hits now in the Scarab. That's the Striding True Classic. I remember that. Dubsy Hits has done that before. Remember how he's done that. Really likes that card, doesn't he? Obviously, you can tell he's a bit confident if he's going in, of all cards, the Scarab. Kinda knocked in the last couple games. Nice to see him back to his old classic. As Puska jumps up with it. Can get a touch here, but it is still in field. Junebug will get there. Puska again, right in front of the Black Inferno nets. So Phoenix United side even get one win. Dubsy Hits now. We're going to focus on him. Scarab, solo play. Trying to get the dunk on Junebug. Flying Narwhal. Ooh, going to go for a ceiling shot. Definitely will get through. Puska trying to jump in front. Again, the Nobu Specials have to reset to the midfield, but happy to do that. They're going for solo plays. That's exactly where they want them to be. Junebug misses this. Fourth's got boost, but misses it himself. Black Inferno Phoenix had a chance to get the ball away from their half, but instead have now found themselves still sitting back here. Comes a clear from Fourth, but Flying Narwhal right back in. Black Inferno Phoenix cannot get this ball away. As Puska, there we go, a mistouch from the Nobu Specials. They'll reset. Hefty might actually just want to score this one. Hefty tapped out. Dubsy Hits. Infield. Fourth. Crossbar. Puska gets the dunk. Flying Narwhal now. Get away. Puska off the sidewall. Dubsy Hits. Dunked by Junebug. That's the flick. Infield. Kept out by Puska. Junebug off the back wall. Dubsy hits the only one back's gotta jump up for this one. Just enough. And the Scarab main keeps it away. Speaking of Scarab main, here comes Dubsy hits again. A little touch. Trying to follow it up. Maybe gonna bump on Hefty. He'll try to shoot this one on the Nobu specials, but again, it's kept out. Halfway through the game and no goals so far. Puska with the flick. Worf clears it back in, flying Narwhal. Bumped. Dubsy hits another clear for the Nobu specials. It's a lot of clears from both these teams. I haven't seen enough control, especially taken by the Black Inferno. As flying Narwhal waiting back. Yeah, it could be dangerous. He just gets there in time to get the dunk though. Almost gave up a goal there for free. Again, the Nobu specials stay alive in this one. So does Black Inferno Phoenix, but Black Inferno Phoenix themselves actually struggle to get on offense in this game. With Nobu specials, again, they don't score often, but when they do, you can be sure that their defense will definitely keep it as well. Oh my goodness! In front! Oh my, so sudden! Oh, great save from Forth. As he actually started that play with a double tap that almost went in his own nets. Still, though, climbing back as Forth. Dubsy hits. Tried to get the fake on him. Junebug. Players jumping in for the Nobu specials, but still no goals. Go to a 0-0 overtime? That doesn't happen often. Flying Narwhal saves it. A moment on offense for the Black Inferno Phoenix side. Puska can't read it, but he gets this one instead. And again, the net's kept clean from both sides. How long will that last? Not much longer. Forth will score. 61 seconds left. The Nobu specials have really not made the best of their time on offense. They've had all game long, it feels like they've had opportunities, but they really haven't gone for the same kind of demo plays, and that's, I think, what's hurt them here. I need to see if Flying Narwhal get back into his demo groove. Because if he starts opening up that backfield again, that is why the Nobu specials were putting Black Inferno Phoenix in such a difficult position, because Black Inferno Phoenix were always worried about getting removed from the field at any moment. Flying Narwhal, not through Hefty. Uses all his boost. Puska will keep Hefty away here. And no one really here for the Nobu specials. Some very wide rotations. Feels like they're just waiting for a mistake. And while it can come, but for them, there's not a lot of time left, and it doesn't really feel like they have a sense of urgency. Dubsy hits, clears it back. Then, sorry, Forth will return fire. Puska, that's in front of his net. Flying Narwhal will keep it out. And now, a massive pinch down the field. A roll and a play that will actually favor Puska here as he reads this one. Bouncing in front. Dubsy hits, can't beat Junebug though. And Black Inferno Phoenix will let it drop. They'll take game 3. En route to maybe a potential reverse sweep. It's definitely a good start for them, but the Nobu special just felt like they let off the gas this game. No demos from them that I could remember. And unless they pick it up, they're actually I could see a reverse sweep very possible. Nobu specials need to take this game a little more seriously. It just felt like they kind of relaxed in this game. That might be a mistake. As, again, that's... What in the world are they doing? I'm so confused. Whatever. We're gonna go to game 4 here. Again, I need to see the Nobu specials pick up on that demo game again. So last game, again, it felt like they just weren't in the right headspace. They didn't take this game seriously enough, and when you don't take things seriously in a league like AGL, teams will get wins against you, even if you have looked dominant all season long. He's in field, kept out, flying Narwhal. Worf will have to reset back. Junebug. Dubsy clears it up the other way. Nobu specials getting bumps here, actually. Getting bumped here. Oh, but there's a demo from Flying Narwhal, and again, space is created. Maybe he's heard me because, again, if he gets that demo game back on point, especially making sure his team gets back onto offense, gets those demos going, they're going to find goals again. Hefty, I put one the other way. Posca will keep it out. As two players commit here from Black Inferno Phoenix. Hefty is not going to challenge, for a good reason as well. As Nobu Specials now with some possession. That's immediately thwarted here by Black Inferno Phoenix. Dubs gets though across. Posca couldn't read this one. Flying Narwhal though, open nets. And that's an open goal for him. That ball was left bouncing for way too long. And that will be free for them. And if they're willing to take, and if, and actually for the first game so far this series, we've actually seen Nobu Specials score first. Odd that they have had an issue with that so far, but it'd be a good sign for them in Game 4. They really don't want to go to Champions Field. And for good reason. But how well this series has started for them, they're going to be in that mindset that they shouldn't go to Champions Field. Like Inferno Phoenix. They're going to try to force that one out, but with the Nobu Specials now in the lead, it's going to make things even more difficult to beat them on defense. They are so good at turtling up, so good at stopping you from really getting those chances, especially when they're in the lead. They aren't going to push up nearly as much. They don't have to. Oh, it's an awkward bounce here. Posca does get to this in time. Fourth. Actually might be able to read this one. It won't be able to be tucked under the bar. They're not coming in from Flying Narwhal. Hefty dribbles it. Gets past Dubsy, hits. Incoming is 4. Flying Narwhal with no boost. And 4th will tie it all back up. As Hefty got bumped here, but 4th came running in, and Flying Narwhal had actually, he didn't have no boost, but he had very little on that defensive side and could not catch up to a well-placed shot in that near post. Black Inferno Phoenix have done better at actually being scarier and scarier. They've kept more possession. That one was almost in. Nobu Specials, it just feels like they... Well, it feels like Black Inferno Phoenix have finally learned how to beat this team. The demo. Even open back with a second demo from 4th. Well, I've talked about Flying Narwhal leading the charge for Nobu Specials on offense. 4th is a player I gotta mention as well, leading the charge for Black Inferno Phoenix. Demos have really been something for him, but he's also just a lot of times been the player to be there and just play aggressive. He trusts his teammates so much. He's willing to push up, even past that ball. And it hasn't led to any real overcommits. And the team has done very well at recovering. It also does help with the fact that Nobu Specials aren't a very fast team. Generally overcommitting against them is pretty hard to do because they usually take their time trying to get to offense and trying to set up a good play for them. They aren't always going to be a team that is going to win the offensive game. They're going to make sure their offense is more so quality over quantity. It's Flying Narwhal with the shot here off the back. I'm going to see if he can lay one up for Posca, but Nobu Specials still kept out by Black Inferno. Flying Narwhal here. Side wall. Dubsy hits, could jump for this one. Hefty will get past him. Back wall is Flying Narwhal. Pinch with the Posca with the pinch. Nobu Specials again. Make sure they keep their defense, but that's a good shot from Junebug. Kept up, but Dubsy hits. No follow-up coming. Someone on Black Inferno Phoenix could have shot that one. There was no one from Nobu Specials that was able to get there in time. But a miss will mean that everything from Black Inferno Phoenix will have to go back from square one. Hefty. Gonna catch the Nobu Specials maybe out a little bit, but again, that offensive play goes nowhere. There's gonna be a lot of that from Black Inferno Phoenix, but they can't give up hope. Still tied here, but Nobu Specials definitely have not been nearly as dominant as they have been in their first 2 games. The miss from Hefty. Leave it for 4th. Posca clears it back. Flying Narwhal trying to jump on top. Junebug. Not on target, but Dubsy still has to make that touch. Hefty downfield. Not able to get the second touch, but it does leave it for 4th. And 4th will score again. The Nobu Specials have not done their due diligence this game. They've had offense, but they haven't made the most of it. Like Inferno Phoenix have I've caught him again with that back wall being left uncovered. We're starting to see some cracks in the defense here of the Nobu Specials, and if their defense is not playing at a top level, they're going to be struggling here. Dubsy hits. Maybe a chance to come back. Hefty's trying to close it down. Maybe even a third goal for Black Inferno Phoenix. They will! It's Hefty down the field. And that will mean we're going to go to Champions Field on this series. As the Nobu Specials now under threat of maybe being reverse swept. Very likely. Flying Narwhal back the other way. Maybe one more goal for Nobu Specials, but this game, much like the last one, has been Black Inferno Phoenix learning. Nobu Specials haven't really changed. They need to cover that back wall, though, because that was what killed them in the series. There are a couple plays from Black Inferno Phoenix where they just put it off the back wall, and they watched as the Nobu Specials struggle to read it. Now, we're going to go to Champions Field here. The Nobu Specials regain because while they have had good times on offense, their shots have been so lackluster at the end of the series. It really now feels like all the momentum's in Black Inferno Phoenix's favor. Unless the Nobu Specials, again, mix in those demos, unless they start putting better shots on that net, they are going to struggle. 3 shots just isn't enough for any team, and that includes teams like Nobu Specials who don't need a ton of shots to win games. They need more than just 3. They still need to be at a better quality than what we saw from last game, because we just haven't seen that same quality from the Nobu Specials. Now in Champions Field, their backs against the wall. Black Inferno Phoenix might try to do what we saw Banu Phoenix do before. Banu Phoenix won in Game 5. Now, not a reverse sweep, but did win in Game 5 against a really strong Total Control Esports Gold team. That one lays in front, cleared by Dubsy hits. Gonna test the defense, but Fourth is waiting right for it. It's been the biggest difficulty for the Nobu Specials as he continues to make consistent play after consistent play, getting through this team one player at a time. Is now Junebug, long shot, great shot to the top left corner, and that will be the first goal of Game 5. It will favor Black Inferno Phoenix. A bad double commit here as Dubsy hits, jumps at nothing in that corner, and he leaves the midfield so open. If he didn't jump for it, I think he could have challenged that one in front of that and won the challenge. It would have been kept out. The Nobu Specials have done well at winning a lot of these aerial races. In that situation, though, a double commit will mean that they're too slow. There's some demos in front. Flying Narwhal, saved by Junebug. Junebug now with some speed. Oh, the shot! And that one off the crossbar. Still in front. Puska couldn't jump for it, and he couldn't read it, and it's Hefty to smash it in. Another one for Black Inferno Phoenix. It looks like they might be running away with Game 5 here, unless Nobu Specials get a bit of a pep talk here. It was such a strong performance from the Nobu Specials. Now, it's starting to turn into a bit of a nightmare for them, as they are struggling here, as Black Inferno Phoenix get back onto offense over and over again. Nobu Specials need to play well here. In front, Flying Narwhal, Hefty couldn't get to it. And the Nobu Specials will get one back. A little bit of hope for them in this game now, as a demo again creates opportunity. Hefty with no boost left, flips the wrong way off that wall. Just trying to get a last second save. Even if he got it, chances are we got another no boost player jumping in to confirm it. Now Narwhal off the back wall. FT launches it back, bouncing in front. Puska doesn't like this one. It's still in front of the net, but it's kept away. Puska misreads it, but it might be for the better. Flying Narwhal trying to pop it over the defense. Got everybody to jump at one point or another for the Phoenix side. As a miss from Puska. Oh, huge error. Still gets back to it, but that could have been a lot worse for the Nobu Specials. Puska uncharacteristically panicked back there. Still in front. Fourth. Dubsy hits. Gets through the entirety of the defense. No one waiting for him. And now it's all tied up. Dubsy hits. I don't think he could believe his eyes here, but the whole field just opened up for him. And I mean, he's not going to miss those opportunities. Nobu Specials all tied up. Another comeback in another game. They've had to do that in both of their wins so far. There's still a little more work to go, though. Dub C. FT. Looking for the clear, but the only one waiting for him is Flying Narwhal. Nobu Specials will punt it back in. Double commit. Flying Narwhal also gonna bump out Junebug, meaning Black Inferno trying to scramble their way back in here. FT. As Posca with a little touch off the side wall. Now Posca. Trying to get past Junebug with a pass, but just too slow and too obvious what he's going for there. No Specials will have to reset. Flying Narwhal. Junebug bumped Hefty out there, but gets the save. Anyways, for Black Inferno Phoenix. Posca. Keeps it close. Commits. Dubsy hits. Hefty jumps in the way. Many plays here on defense from Black Inferno Phoenix. They need to get the ball out. Good save from Junebug. My goodness, they've had to make a lot of plays on defense, but Nobu Specials are giving them something to worry about. As this game is getting closer and closer to its end. FT. Up to it. To the defense, and it just couldn't get saved by Flying Narwhal. That could be what might be the game winner here. Hefty will do it all by himself off the sidewall. As Flying Narwhal jumped in, it very nearly got to that one. The Nobu Specials, even with how good their defense is, Black Inferno Phoenix are scoring on them. So far, we have not seen the Nobu Specials score more than 3 goals in a game. Gonna have to get a third one here soon. Flying Narwhal with the dunk. On the field, Hefty. Edited with the save. Flying Narwhal still on top. And that will be all tied up again. It's back and forth. Flying Narwhal with this second. As that one again, not a good touch from Hefty. He needs to go with that one to the corner. Instead, just put it right off his own back wall in front for Flying Narwhal. And Black Inferno Phoenix thought they were going to have a pretty nice final minute here to keep away from the Nobu Specials. But instead, Nobu Specials right off the kickoff come right back. Now maybe they can take the lead. Shot on! Saved by fourth. Flying Narwhal. Back the other way by Hefty. Hefty. Dribble. Bump by Posca. Fourth. Through the backfield here. Leaving it for Hefty. That one wide. Just hits the post. Now Junebug. Posca. Stops him here. Flying Narwhal challenged by fourth. Nobu Specials, a lot of trust here on the defensive side. Hefty, bar down and in. And it's the captain, right back at him. His hat trick now complete. I love what fourth did there. Go for the bump play, leave the net more vulnerable than when it was before. And now, 45 seconds left. If the game stays as it is, we will have a reverse sweep for Black Inferno Phoenix. Backflip, fourth. Not on target. Nobu Specials, though, will do everything they have at this one. Open backfield here for Dubsy hits. The player will spawn in on the opposite side. Junebug will get back anyways. Doesn't even matter. Posca. Flying Narwhal trying to jump to this one. Back wall. In front. Dubsy hits with another save. That's 45 seconds now. Turned into 15 seconds. Black Inferno Phoenix. Now just need to keep the ball away from their nets. But it's Posca. Infield. Double commit. Dubsy hits jumping up. But he doesn't read it. It's Hefty to let it hit the ground. Black Inferno Phoenix will win on a reverse sweep. They lost the first 2 games. Nobu Specials had so much aggression. But afterwards, Black Inferno Phoenix read the play. And they started putting up more and more offense every game. Game 5 was close, but that's it. Oh, he wants a best of 7. I'm not doing best of 7. But again, that will be it. Black Inferno Phoenix will win the series. A reverse sweep. We haven't seen that happen on the stream in a little while from now, but they do happen. Good for them to kind of come back, because nobody specials are a tough team, but once you get the formula that works against them, they actually aren't nearly as crazy as you think they are. They're still scary. But a good job from Black Inferno Phoenix to come back in this one. Against the no boost specials. Not every match tonight will be a sweep, but and good for them. Yeah. Did I say Nobu Specials won? I meant to say Black Inferno Phoenix won. Oh, they got an ad. FDs. I think you might want to tell me something. Who knows? Again, a big win. A big way for... Oh, I accidentally just ran something. My bad on that. Accidentally just ran an ad at the wrong time. Hey, you want an interview? We can get you an interview. That's fine. Let me send you an invite. If you want one, I can get you one. There you go. We'll get them in. We'll get them in for an interview if they want one. And that will be the end of the night here. As again, that will as a fun final matchup though. Again, a game 5. You know, didn't get any earlier today, so it's fun to have one here. As seems like it actually won't just be one player jumping in, it'll be a couple people. Hey, you got a lot of points, good for you. I mean, you were, Black Inferno Phoenix did not win on the points predictions, but they do win in the series. Welcome in, Hefty. How are you doing? Oh, Hefty, you've muted yourself. Unless Hefty, you there? Uh-oh.
I think his mic's not working.
His mic's not... Oh, there he is. Hello, Hefty. And also, hello, Fourth. Well, Hefty's fixing his mic, Fourth. Congratulations on the win. How are you feeling? A reverse sweep. That was definitely a little bit close for comfort, but you do get the win in the end.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, of course.
But it's the team. We have a very good mentality.
Yeah, you know what? Take me through that kind of mentality there, Fourth. How did the team react kind of to such a terrible start? Nobody Specials was controlling the series.
I mean, yeah, they were, but we just found a way through their playstyle and just started countering it with their own playstyle by just demoing them, and it worked out.
Again. You just had to demo back. You kept them away. I mean, take me through the season. You haven't really played yet this season. Your first week was a double forfeit loss. How does it feel now, kind of finally getting a win in the regular season?
I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, it's going to be the first of many, obviously, and I look forward to it, especially with my good teammates.
Again, I'm happy that you're so happy with that. Again, keep up that kind of play. If you keep up that kind of play, you'll be needing to play better and better. As a Hefty, hopefully you've been able to fix everything. Are you back, Hefty? You good?
Yeah, I'm back, bruh.
I know you're having some issues with your mic there, but you're back. How you doing, Hefty? Again, Nobu Specials, they're known for their defense. Their defense was definitely blistering, but you got more success as time went on. Was that kind of a knowledge of like learning about this team, or what was it that really got you, that really allowed you to do so well against the Nobu Specials?
Just stuff. We just worked on stuff. We told each other, like what to work on. We've been practicing a lot. It's just stuff.
Just stuff. That's all it is. You just you know what? You just threw things at the wall. You saw what worked. I mean, you got the reverse sweep, so it's a win that you'll be happy with. Next week, you'll have to play against. Oh, you get to play against Crisis. That's a fun matchup. Crisis is insane. So, what is kind of your feelings about that one, Hefty? Because I know Crisis is a good team. I've seen them play. They're really strong. What do you kind of think about that series coming up?
It's gonna be hard, but we're gonna try our best. We're gonna really try.
And for you,
We're gonna-
fourth. Oh, sorry. Keep going, Hefty. I think I cut you off there.
Oh no, it's all good. You can go.
Again, in fourth. What do you think about that series against Crisis?
I mean, I've never played them, but from
This team was better known by H2K, if that helps you. All these players, this team were from H2K, if that helps you. You'll recognize that team, I would assume, at least if you've been in Phoenix United long enough. So now with that knowledge, you still know them?
No, I don't know them.
Well, maybe that'll help you because Hefty does, and again, they're definitely a good team. I can tell you that. I've seen them play, but again, a strong series. Yeah. Are there any final messages that any of you two have? Fourth for Hefty. I mean, we'll start with fourth. Any final message you have for the stream? Any shoutouts? Anything you want to say? Yeah, now's your time to say that.
I guess shout out our owner Fluffy.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Fluffy. And yeah, that's all.
And that's all. Hefty has nothing else to add. Just both of them winning the shout out. Fluffy Diablo.
Stay united.
What happened?
Stay united.
Oh, stay united. I said E-United. I was like, that's an interesting work to shout out. If I'm not wrong, that work's not in Rocket League anymore. But again, congratulations.
Yeah, fine.
Again, congratulations on the win. I know you guys are having some fun here. Again, congratulations. Now 1-1 in the season as an impressive win over the No Boost Specials. Again, have a great night. Congratulations.
Yep. You too, man.
You too.
Yep.
And that will be it here. A win. We'll end off this one. Again, thank you all so much. But that will be it from me. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you again tomorrow, though, as we've got some more Rocket League action coming up on the Sportiest stream. I'll see you soon, though. Everybody take care.